Breaking news into Life Center. The American military has decided to place its newest weapon into use. This newest weapon, confirmed by the Associated Press, is polar bears. Many ask, how have we arrived at such an era in which armed forces are using polar bears to conduct warfare? How inhumane will it become? Here is Life Center's recap of the world arms race. Since the dawn of human beings, man has engaged in warfare. Early on it was hand-to-hand combat until clubs were made by cavemen. But then as human intelligence grew, the weapons became more efficient killing tools. The Parthian Empire in 200 BC gained their power through the use of beavers. They would unleash beavers on their enemies and watch as the beavers chewed through their homes and government buildings. Their enemies could do nothing but watch in fear as a scary wild animal ate their homes. The Holy Roman Empire in 1000 AD kicked things up a notch while they ruthlessly unleashed rabid raccoons on their enemies. The Romans simply sat back and laughed as their enemies screamed helplessly against these rabid animals, weighing about 5 pounds, killed every last person in Roman's path to total control. Hitler and Stalin became infamous in history as they were the first to unethically release alligators. Although slow and mostly an animal that lives in the water, the enemies of these two tyrants were not able to discover a way out of harm's way from these alligators. And here we are in modern day, where America has decided to train polar bears to fight our enemy countries. The strategy should work, because honestly, who wants to fuck with a polar bear? Who knows what will happen next in this global arms race to be top dog in militant aspect. Maybe one day these countries might do something as ridiculous as create some sort of explosion that could eliminate the entire world's population. Nah, why would anyone want that capability? Now it has been speculated. Hold on one second. Oh my word! The news has just been broken into Life Center that the Japanese, in a conquest to take over the world, has unleashed its new military weapon to combat the American polar bears. It goes by the name Godzilla. We have our live on the scene reporter Scoot Scooter live on the scene in Japan. Scoot, what is it like over there?
Well, as you can see behind me, Mr. News Anchor, the Japanese are still in the final stage of testing their new weapon. They have let Godzilla free into the streets of Japan to see what type of total damage it can do on its own people. So far, the results have been incredible. Back to you, Mr. News Anchor.
Well, isn't this wild? We now have more breaking news into Life Center. In an attempt to remain ahead of the Japanese in global arms race, the Americans have released their newest weapon to combat Godzilla, and it's called King Kong. We do not have any more information on this incredible new militant weapon because it's locked away down in Area 51 in New Mexico. Well, folks, I hope you have a good night's rest. Signing off, Billy Sweeney.